Hey, I'm Denny Martir, I'm Vice President, Regional Manager of the Laborers International Union, and I'm here with my loud and proud brothers of the Mid-Atlantic region who are fighting for immigration reform. We were on this before this was a popular thing, where all the politicians have been giving us a lot of placating over the years. Now it's at the doorstep. Now it's up to organized labor and all working families to push this over the edge, to get comprehensive immigration reform once and for all for working families. And I'm glad to be here with my proud brothers of the Laborers International Union of North America.
Yanira Merino with the Laborers International Union. I work for the International. We're here today to gather, and we're going to march to join the big rally of April 10 in support of comprehensive immigration reform. Comprehensive immigration reform is very important for us, the organized labor and the laborers, because we have many members that are Latino immigrants, but also we're looking to organize many of the areas that people are doing our work are basically immigrant workers. Besides that, it's important for family reunification. It is important also for the future of our organization, and that's why we're here, and we're going to support this all the way until we get a bill.
Brothers and sisters, life is defined by significant moments, significant events, and significant people. And whatever you get out of today, I want you to understand the significant difference that you're making not only in our union, but in the fight for immigrant workers and for comprehensive immigration reform. 3 days from now, the Laborers International Union in North America celebrates its 110th birthday. So happy birthday a few days early. But we should use that 110th birthday to remind ourselves of who we are, and what we fight for, brothers and sisters. Because 110 years ago, a bunch of immigrant workers banded together. Workers that looked like each and every one of us, that came from all across the globe, that were tired of exploitation and the abuse and the terror that they were under. And they banded together and laid their lives on the line to create the Laborers International Union of North America. And what defines the spirit of our union, which defines the heart and soul of each and every one of you in our organization, is that for 110 years, we've been fighting for civil rights, we've been fighting for human rights, we've been fighting for labor rights, and we're sure as hell here today to fight for immigrant rights, brothers and sisters. Many times before we have gathered at rallies like this with the same commitment to passing comprehensive immigration reform. But I stand before you today as your president to tell you that it's as real today as it's ever been. And the window, brothers and sisters, is open. What we need to make sure today is that our voices permeate every window, every door, every radio station, every TV station to say on this round, not getting comprehensive immigration reform is a non-starter for us. Now is our time, now is our opportunity, and today is the start of the fight to ensure the rights for all workers, immigrant workers across this country, and it will be each and every one of you that will be proud to be able to say that you played a major part in passing comprehensive immigration reform. You need to make sure that we make our position clear. We will not accept anything but a path to citizenship and comprehensive immigration reform. We want an end to abusive temporary worker programs, and that we want a data-driven process for any future flow programs that may come down the pipe. Because the end result is, in the construction industry with an unemployment rate of 14.7%, we don't need a guest worker program in the construction industry today. And when we do, we want one that is built on fairness and justice for workers in this country, and fairness and justice for workers, for immigrant workers. That's the message that we have to deliver today. We're going to raise our voices, but don't kid yourself. This is only the beginning. While that window may be open, we got to make sure that we get this done before that window closes. And we know that here in Washington, D.C., a lot of these characters are pretty damn good at closing a window before something gets done. So we got to be resolute We have to fight like never before. Today is the beginning, brothers and sisters, and it's not the end. The end will be when we pass comprehensive immigration reform. Look at, as I said before, our union, brothers and sisters, doesn't back up, and it sure as hell doesn't back down. We've never shied away from a fight, and we've never shied away of a worker or a family in need. That is the 110-year history, and that's what I see today as I look around this rally. I see the heart and soul not only of our union, but of the trade union movement as a whole. I see the warriors for change, the liberators of the oppressed, the individuals that are ready to lay it on the line for our immigrant brothers and sisters that are being abused and exploited. So let's make sure that everybody in Congress feels the power or feels the pain of the laborers of the national. Feel that power, 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 feel that power. We get ready to go to this rally. Whether it's the fight for comprehensive immigration reform or whatever the next fight or issue is, we as laborers, we've got to stand together. We've got to stay together. We've got to fight together. And brothers and sisters, if we do, we will win together and change the course, the direction, and the destiny of our union, of our movement, and of our country. God bless you and thank you all.